वेलकम टू अनदर वीडियो। आज हम खेलने वाले हैं।
What Remains of Edith Finch?
ये एक डीप स्टोरी ड्रिवन गेम है जिसमें ज़्यादा एक्शन कॉम्बैट वगैरह तो नहीं है, बट काफ़ी ज़्यादा अच्छी बोली जाती है गेम, तो मैं ट्राई करने वाला हूँ आज इसको। शुरू करते हैं। ओके, हम एक बोट पे हैं। सामने टाइटल है गेम का। ये बुक है एडिथ वाली। खोल दो वही से।
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
द हाउस की स्टोरी है पहली।
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
ओके, अपने ही घर में कैद रहना पड़ता था। ये क्या है?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
ओके,
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
ओह, उसका ब्रदर मर चुका है। पीसफुल वाइब है ना काफी।
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know, or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
हाँ, बात तो सही है, वापस तो आ ही गए हम।
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
अंडरस्टैंडेबल कि ओ ये कैसा घर है
The
भाई।
house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
ये घर तो स्पिरिटेड अवे या गिबली मूवीज के आर्ट जैसा नहीं लग रहा, ऐसा ही लग रहा है।
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
ऐसे घर से तो भाई डर लगेगा।
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me. Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
गैराज।
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
घर वैसा का वैसा है। हाँ,
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
इसकी फैमिली में हुआ क्या था, हमें यही पता लगेगा इस पूरी गेम में।
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It
कुछ
was
तो
like a
हुआ था
bomb had
मतलब
gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
मिस्टीरियस।
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
व्हाट आफ्टर इट सैंक। ओके, पता नहीं क्या चल रहा है। और कहीं कुछ, ओ यहाँ पे कुछ है।
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
सील क्यों कर रही थी बट वो?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
ओ खुल गया।
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
ओ भाई ये क्या है?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Yeah, let's find out together.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
एक mysterious bedroom.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
पेंटिंग जैसा रूम तो काफी सुंदर है ये। कितनी प्यारी सीनरी लग रही है। ये धूप कहाँ से आ रही है भाई इतनी?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Ooh.
Mom, can I come out now?
मैं इस छोटी लड़की के ड्रीम में आ चुके हैं ना।
It's late. Go to sleep.
अरे भूख लगी है भाई, ऐसे कैसे स्लीप? आ गई, कहाँ गई? ये रही। Yes, finally.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. I grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
अब क्या बन गया? क्या है ये? क्या है भाई ये? ओए सांप! या क्या है ये? मेरे को सांप बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है भाई। या
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
सांप मेरे को बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है वैसे। और एक क्या पिलपिली सी आवाजें
I
हैं।
was big, but I moved
ओ
real quiet.
इसको खाते हैं। ओ भाई ओ भाई लपेट लिया भाई एक तो। ये तो बहुत स्कैरी चीज है भाई, इतने खतरनाक से सांप है ना ये।
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
ये छोटी बच्ची क्या करके मानेगी? कौन है भाई तुम्हारा खात्मा होने वाला है? ओ पायलट इस शिप का। ये ज्यादा बड़ा नहीं हो रहा सांप? ओ गलत आ गया ना मैं। स्केरी भाई, तेरे को इस सांप से कुछ डर लग रहा है जिसको मैं कंट्रोल कर रहा हूँ। ब्रदर हेलो।
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, we smelt something new.
कुछ और बन जाते हैं यार
Something I
प्लीज।
had to have, so I swam towards it.
नहीं अभी भी यही।
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
ओए ओए ओए, ये क्या हो रहा है? मेरे को भी नहीं पता मैं कहाँ जा रहा हूँ। ओ भाई, ये टॉयलेट में से सांप निकलने की जो नाइटमेयर थी ये सच होगी। ओह शिट शिट मैन।
I got closer and closer.
ये मेरे लिए पर्सनली बहुत क्रीपी है पता है। क्या दिख गया भाई?
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
क्या खुद को खाने वाली है क्या? Okay. That was a weird memory of Jolie भाई।
I'm not sure if I believe
Molly,
all of that,
sorry, Molly।
but I'm sure Edie would have.
तो मोली की कहानी हमने जान ली है, अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट कैरेक्टर पे। Excuse
Though,
me, who's
when we
Edie?
adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Edie is the great grandma, okay।
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
इसकी मम्मी है क्या मेन विलन?
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Okay, नई मिस्ट्री।
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oops. What is
Sven
this
gave
place?
Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
इसी ग्रैंडमा का रूम है ना? ये कहाँ हो गया मैं? क्या कर रही?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch.
Hmm.
The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd
ये
die
इसका
before he ate another
ग्रैंडफादर है
lemon,
ना?
and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready.
Coming!
ओए
But
झूला
that
ज्यादा
day,
तेज नहीं हो रहा
he
भाई ब्रदर?
finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
ओए ओए गिर जाएगा ओए. ओए
Maybe if I hadn't said that,
ज्यादा ब्रदर ब्रदर थोड़ा सा ज्यादा हो गया. आई गेस ये टहनी टूट जाएगी तेरा मत्था फूट.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
अब मुझसे रोटेट तो
then
होएगा.
maybe he'd still be
नहीं.
here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
मेरे को डर
That's
लग
what
रहा
I
है
want to
ये.
remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly,
ओके.
and he did.
ओह वाओ.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
तो कैल्विन काफी मतलब ऐसा था अपनी करने वाला बंदा ना. ओके नेक्स्ट किस पे मूव ऑन
After the
करें?
funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
ओके.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Odin Finch buries the latest victim from the family. Curse his wife Ironborg and their newborn son Johan.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
वो कर्ज से कभी मुक्त नहीं हो
Odin's daughter
सका.
Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
ओके तो ओडिन्स की डॉटर थी ईडी. उसका हस्बैंड था सेवन और बेबी मॉली. वो लोग अपने नए घर में आ गए जो कि ये वाला घर है जिसमें अभी हम हैं. एंड एडी और स्वेन इसके ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स हैं और मोली उनकी बेटी है. व्हाटएवर लेट्स. ओके जो भी है चलो भाई आगे.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
खत्म. That was all.
whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
ओके, तो इसमें ओडिन सबसे पहले हम उसके ग्रैंडफादर थे, जिसकी वाइफ थी ईडी, या उसकी बेटी थी आई गेस। उसके बाद यहाँ पे उनके बच्चे होते हैं सैम, कैल्विन, बारबरा और मोली। अभी तक मुझे इतना पता लगा है, और बाकी का फैमिली ट्री एक्सप्लोर करा नहीं है अभी। ठीक है, ओके।
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting
That's
better.
okay.
I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
क्या हुआ रिक के साथ?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
आया ना? तेरी ये ले, ओ ये ले, सारी बोतलें फोड़ देंगे भाई। ये ले, ओ बंद हो जा। हुई, ओए क्या चल रहा है यहाँ पे?
Here is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill,
तेरी
who
तो
impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, that's some scary thing, भाई। कौन है भाई यहाँ पे? Oh, nice. Kill.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him
Angry.
out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up. But if this isn't
इतना normal reaction. अभी इसके सिर पे डंडा मारते हैं, चीख रहा है। अरे क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे?
Walter, are you there?
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Ooh.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
ओ भाई ये इसके सिर पे मारते हैं ना डंडा।
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
बगले यहाँ से।
She played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. Just grow.
मार भाई इसको तो। हाँ एक ही बारी में कर दिया खत्म।
Wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
अभी भी कुछ बचा गया? हो गया भाई।
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was
Ding dong। Who's there? पीछे है तो नहीं।
at the door. She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
ये तो थोड़ा स्पूकी हो गया भाई।
Oh dear.
इतना नॉर्मल रिएक्शन फिर से।
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
कौन से monsters?
When she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen, she was going to be famous. And with her final breath,
उसने
Barbara
चीख मारी।
Finch gave the performance of her life.
Ooh,
I
okay।
wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ooh।
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
ओके, बारबरा की डेथ तो बड़ी ट्रेजिक और मिस्टीरियस थी, हाँ।
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
ओके, तो हमने बारबरा की स्टोरी भी देख ली है, कंटिन्यू करते हैं। बट मुझे अब आइडिया नहीं है यार, जाना कहाँ है।
I guess
देखते
now
हैं।
I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
हाँ, था वो म्यूजिक बॉक्स, ये रहा। Oh yeah. ये तो बिल्कुल वैसा ही है जैसा हमने देखा था।
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
वेल, जो यहाँ पे यूज हो रही है चीजें, यहाँ पे खून लगा था पहले, तो क्या लोगों को भी मार देंगे लकड़ी काटने के साथ, पता नहीं भाई। ओके, नाउ कहाँ जाना
I
है?
saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out
another
she was
secret
hiding a lot more than
passage.
that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think
मुझे भी
it's
नहीं
that none
पता
of us has gotten very far.
या सही में बिल्कुल नहीं पता लग रहा क्या चल रहा है।
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
तो वोल्टर की स्टोरी पता लगेगी अब।
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after
बड़ा
a
हो
few
गया
days,
वोल्टर।
I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just
ओ कितने दिन बीत गए भाई।
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
क्या चीज
I'm
आती है
done
तेरे गेट
waiting.
पे?
I have to leave while I still can.
लेट्स लीव, क्योंकि मुझे तो ऐसे भी नहीं पता क्या हो रहा है।
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
सबको एक सी ने मारा है क्या?
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
ओके
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
आजा भाई, कौन है
I'm going to
जिसको
appreciate
मार
all
रहा
of
है?
it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left.
ये इसकी डेथ स्पीच ही लग रही है वैसे तो, मरना ही है भाई
A
इसने।
week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
अल्ले ट्रेन ही उड़ा गई इसको तो। क्या चल रहा है भाई? I do not understand anything भाई।
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
6 साल तक वोल्टर का नहीं पता था तुझे? हाँ ओके, सैम बचा है नीचे वाले ट्री से, बाकी तो सब हो गए। सैम का ही पता लगा लेंगे। ओके सो दैट्स इट फॉर टुडेज एपिसोड। बाकी की स्टोरीज हम अगले एपिसोड में डिस्कवर करते हैं। पार्ट 2 भी बड़े जल्द आ जाएगा, डोंट वरी। बाय।